How'd you know where to find me?
Well, I knew you would come back to the scene of the crime. Thank God no one else was in there. Where have you been all night?
Looking for Franco.
Thank you so much for picking them up.
I'm just making up for lost time with my nephews. So here's the deal, Chief. I need a word with your mom, so you need to take your little bro upstairs, and I promise I'll be up to play with you before I leave. Okay? Go.
All right, go on. Jakey, go upstairs, honey. Go with your brother. You guys go play upstairs for a minute, okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Graham said you dropped the boys off in the middle of the night. It was an emergency. You know me. God forbid I miss out on a crisis. Except there was no emergency. You weren't even on the job last night.
It was a personal emergency.
I assume everything turned out okay? Because if there were a crisis, you'd let me know.
Nicholas made plans to leave the country, and I freaked. And I was very overwhelmed by that feeling.
Okay. What feeling?
I don't know, fear, emptiness. I couldn't let him go. And I know that contradicts everything that I've told you, everything that I've told myself. That I should let him go and end things with him, and the only thing that matters is my relationship with Lucky. But when I was faced with the prospect of losing Nicholas, I panicked.
I searched every warehouse, every alley from the train yards down to the harbor. I must have rousted 20 homeless guys near Santa Franco.
Well, let's just hope that he's on his way out of the country permanently, Jason, because if he would have stayed here and got arrested by the cops, he would have probably said that Michael killed Claudia. This is better. You won.
It doesn't feel like it.
Well, then you at least gotta call it a draw. You're safe. Franco's on the run. Michael's safe. It's over.
It's not over.
What a mess, huh?
This has got to be tearing you apart inside.
Thank you. I keep telling myself that I can handle it. But I'm walking around with constant anxiety like I'm gonna explode at any minute. I guess what comes around goes around. You know, I've known women to be caught between two men before, and I always thought they were weak, and now I'm the poster child.
You didn't ask for this. Don't torture yourself.
Nicholas is still grieving over Emily, and he's vulnerable.
Oh, so are you. You don't even see it. You're always strong for your sons and for Lucky. And whenever there's a crisis, it's you who wants to take care of everybody else. You want to be the one that everyone else counts on. But who do you get to count on?
Lucky. I realized when we got back together how much I need him. And when I'm with him, I feel very centered and I'm at peace. And my feelings for Nicholas are very different. They hit me in waves. And when I realized he was leaving, I just felt very empty inside. I don't know how any of this happened. I mean, how can I be so in love with Lucky and all of a sudden fall in love with Nicholas too?
Maybe that's progress.
Progress? What, that I'm not only physically unfaithful to Lucky, now I'm emotionally unfaithful to him
Talking
too?
along the lines of letting yourself admit that maybe there's something real between you and Nicholas. That you're not writing it off as temporary insanity or some irrational, attraction that'll pass like a bad cold.
Are you trying to convince me to be with Nicholas?
I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Peanut.
Oh, don't try to make me feel good. This is way worse than that time that I ruined Mom's favorite heels.
Oh, wearing them outside, playing dress up. You were in your own world. Traipsing around in those shoes and that pink dress. Oh, she used to wear. It was trailing around in the gravel.
I got in so much trouble.
And then there was that movie that you and Sarah wanted to see. And she got to go, and you had to stay home as punishment. You were so miserable.
I know, but you took me out driving in the dirt roads. And you let me steer, which was a really big deal for a 6-year-old. I don't think letting me steer this time is gonna fix anything.
I didn't realize it back then. I was just a teenager myself, you know, but all I wanted to see was my little sister smile again. And in retrospect, I did a smart thing when I let you steer. I gave you power. I put you back in charge, which is what you've got to do for yourself now, Lizzie. You got to stop coming from this place of fear and take control.
Please, if I had any self-control, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
Okay. There you go again. You're bad. It's your fault. You're no good. Come on. There are 3 people involved here, and they are all contributing. Even Lucky.